Slim Show. Robin Slim Show. Robin Slim Show.
Robin Slim Show.
Oh.
This is Tricia.
Hi, Tricia.
How you doing, Tricia Martin?
Yeah, Tricia Martin, that's me.
Tricia from Lucid Frame Productions. How have you been?
I've been okay. How you been?
Good, good. We haven't talked to you in, 2 seasons, I think.
Is it 2 years? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years.
When you did Midnight Me and Bob McCobb, and now, is Lucid Frame Productions new, or is that something you've always had?
We've been in business since 2012, but I never started a Twitter until recently for some reason. I have no excuse.
Well, you were off of there. You said you were in the middle of a move and stuff. I thought you just were done with Twitter. I thought you just had it.
Yeah, no, we were moving three families at once at that time, so it was a lot.
Yes. Wow, that is a lot. And what did you do in between there? Just move?
We moved and we were working at the same time, so it was my mom and dad were moving to Colorado, my brother was moving to Colorado, my sister-in-law and nephew were moving in with her parents to take care of her mom. And we were helping Sam move in, who crashed, the one who wrote Bob McCobb. And we were moving. So it was just a lot and working.
Wow. And do you own or do you just manage a theater?
Oh, no. It's not. I work at the Opera House. And Gordon is the stage crew chief for the city of Norfolk. So he is one of 2 people in charge of production for the 7 venues in Norfolk, Virginia. And he advances shows. He maintains all the equipment like soundboards and lights and everything. And he makes sure that all the shows go smoothly. Right now he's at hockey. He has to make sure hockey's going okay.
Is he watching it or is he coach? What's hockey?
He just makes sure if any of the patrons get hurt or whatever, or if the hockey team people need something, he's there. But he mostly sits in his office because we both hate hockey.
I was gonna say I'm not into hockey. I'm not much into the sports.
No.
So he's hoping somebody gets hurt. He's like, fuck, I hope that guy gets hurt. He's a dick.
Well, yeah, he just radios to somebody if they don't already notice. There's at least one fight a night for hockey. Somebody gets their teeth knocked out every night.
Yeah, that's what I think of in the hockey realm. That, yeah, you're just gonna get fucked up. Oh, God. But Lucid Frames, what is Lucretia? Is that a new series you guys do?
Yeah, Lucretia's new. It's Lucretia actually hangs in her living room at all times.
She's like
she's an
is she a
animatronic,
demon?
huh?
Is she a demon? What is she?
Okay, we do have a backstory. It just hasn't been put out yet. She's Lucretia's backstory is she used to work for Houdini because back in the day, and this is a true story, Houdini had a squad of people that he put ahead of him. Like if he was going to go perform somewhere, like in a town, he would put his team ahead of them to debunk the charlatans and learn what the charlatans were doing to fool people. And what he would do is humiliate the charlatans when he came into town by recreating exactly what they're doing, like the table levitation, the ectoplasm, and stuff like that. So Lucretia is possessed, but she doesn't believe in the supernatural because of her work with Houdini, and she believes that science will one day, explain why she's possessed.
Oh, wow, I love it.
I have one question, though, because I fucking love Houdini, and I know a little bit about him. I've watched, a documentary on Netflix and read a few books here and there. But, so, when he would debunk the other charlatans, would he then do, a new trick that they weren't doing and be like, I'm the real magic guy?
Now that I don't know. That'd be interesting to research, though.
Yeah, I'm curious though if he was but no, I think it was actually now remembering the documentary I've seen, I think he was very on top of just proving that people couldn't really do magic, that it was all just tricks.
Right, exactly, because he hated people being taken advantage of. Because those are the old school scammers back in the day. Now we get phone calls about the IRS.
Yeah.
Send me an iTunes card. No, fuck you.
And what just watching the Lucretia show, it really reminded me of Space Ghost Coast to Coast when I saw it.
Well, I consider that a high compliment because I love Space Ghost.
Awesome. I was gonna say, are you gonna incorporate like a piano player?
Well, yeah, we are. Sorry, I just got echoey. I'm at the Opera House right now. Let me go into the room that's not echoed. All right, we are going to do that. We just have to find another person to interview. That's why I want to, like, remotely interview you guys.
That was going to be
figured
cool.
we could get, like, a crystal ball or something and have you in there and your voice come out or whatever. But we do have a band leader. That's Mr. Smiley. That's one of my dolls. And then for the next episode, we're definitely going to have them comment on stuff during the banter.
Yes, because is it only one episode now with who's the guy you had on oh my god,
JMI Gallagher?
Yes, JMI, and I booked him I think in April or so. I have him booked for the show. He seemed like a lot of fun, and he's a horror author.
Oh my god, he's hilarious. He's hilarious. I love him so much. I've been friends with him on Twitter for 2 years, and him and his friend Keith, who played the guy who wheeled in Lucretia's children, they drove 3 hours to our house just to film that episode, and they wrote the script.
Wow, that's what I was going to ask. Like, how long does it take to actually make an episode?
Well, this one was excessively long. It took us a few months because we were making all of the elements that we will also use in future shows, like the audience cutaways. Like whenever I do a special effect makeup, whoever I do it on, if it's me or someone else, we'll get at the end of whatever we're shooting, we'll get in front of the green screen and do like audience type things. And then we photographed a bunch of my dolls in front of the green screen to be the rest of the audience. And then we have to go into After Effects, and it's just it took a long time. But the future episodes shouldn't take that long.
Oh, that's good at least. Yeah, that's why I was thinking it was like a big production because it's kind of like a Jim Henson thing where you actually have like physical like puppets or whatever.
Yeah, Lucretia, she's an animatronic, so we shoot her in different poses, and she moves her head back and forth like you saw and whatever. But for whatever we're doing, we might have to shoot additional poses, but that's not hard. We just move the couch away from the wall, set up the lights, and film her in whatever pose we need her in. And then I do the voiceover for her.
I thought you did the voice. Yeah, I figured. I was going to say, too, you and Gordon on the Too Many Rapes.
Oh,
the
amazing.
Demon
amazing.
fetuses are amazing. How do you guys do that effect? Is that like a wah-wah pedal?
I'm not really sure what he put on there. He put a couple of different effects on there. I know one of them was, I think, reverb, but I don't know what it might have been a phaser effect. I don't know. He put it in Adobe Audition to do that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you guys killed it. You guys killed...
well, thank you.
Killed those parts. They were great. I don't know if you saw it tonight, but it's in one of my favorite, like... Oh, it's in one of my favorite of the series, and like, yeah, I'm kind of sad that part, that episode or whatever is over.
I'm gonna listen to it when I get home. Like, I'm at the Opera House right now, so.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm just curious to when Rob asked you, like, hey, I need you to play a bunch of dead fetuses in my Too Many Rape series. Are you just like, all right, we need to, like, talk about this? Or is it just like, yeah, I'm down?
Oh, no, I was like, yes. That was my immediate response.
Well, you guys,
I thought it was awesome.
You made our banner picture with the nuns. Is it the bleeding nuns? Yeah, that's still up there. It's so good. So good.
That's awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you guys liked that. That was fun to me. I sold those nuns, so I don't have them anymore.
I was going to say, you actually make those, like, figures, right? Or those things?
Well, I don't make them from scratch. Like, I don't cast a mold or anything for them. I alter dolls. So I consider dolls and nuns and all that crap to be, like, blank canvases that I bloodify and fuckerize.
I have a ceramic penguin. Can I send you my ceramic penguin so you can fuckerize it?
Yes, Absolutely.
Oh my God.
I would love that.
The best thing.
That'd be great.
I will message you guys on Twitter and give you my address.
Awesome.
Okay.
The best thing was last week he told in a story that his mom bought it at the dollar store, but on the bottom there's a $10 price tag. So she bought it after it wasn't even sold for $10. She bought it at the dollar store, but it still got the price tag on it.
So, Tricia, it was like 10 years ago when I was a high school kid. It's probably more than 10. Obviously, it was more than 10 years ago, but like whatever. I was like, I had
last
this
week.
stupid thing where I was obsessed with penguins, and I was like, I'm going to take over the world with penguins. And 10, 12 years later, my mom's like, oh, I got you this ceramic penguin for Christmas because I know you love penguins. And I'm just like, Mom, that was like 12 years ago that I liked penguins. So we have this giant ceramic penguin, but we'll send it to you so you can fuckerize it.
I will definitely do that, and I will love every second of it.
Awesome. Or you could keep it for Lucretia. She could destroy it.
Oh, she could destroy it.
Well, that's just what I'm telling you.
I can put it in her mouth.
How long did it take to create that automaton?
I got her from Spirit Halloween, but she looked a lot different. Like I said, she was a blank canvas.
Yes.
The sculpt on her was really good, but none of the details of the sculpt had been taken advantage of at all. Nothing was painted. So I painted her face up. I painted all her wounds and everything. I made demon nails for her out of acrylic nails from the dollar store with latex to make her cuticles look all meaty and rotted. And then I dressed her in my clothes. I fixed her hair, put glasses on her, and that's how she looks now. But she was just wearing a blue nightgown, and she just looked kind of cheesy, and I don't know. Maybe she still looks cheesy, but I made her look better cheesy.
Yeah. What about the tarot cards? Like those tarot cards that she uses, are they real tarot cards, or did you get them specially made? They
are real tarot cards, but they don't have I had to go into Photoshop and I made the actual images that we used for the show.
Because they look sick.
And that took a while. That took about a week to do those.
Wow. Yeah, because they look amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I plan on having T-shirts made. I haven't done it yet, but I was going to make a T-shirt with the tarot card on the front and the Hanging with Lucretia logo on the back. And I'll let you guys know when I do that. I haven't had time this month to do that yet.
Yeah, I love that every card she pulls is just horrible, and JMI was just so uncomfortable with it. Like,
well, it was JMI's idea. That was in the script. The descriptions were in the script, and I just had to go off of those make them however I made them.
How did you connect with him?
The one for the Oblivion card, that my description I had to go off of was a Unabomber dragging a bloody sack, and that was it. And I'm like, okay. But I did use some of my Bob McCobb drawings as the borders of the cards.
Yes. I was going to ask if you incorporated any of that into this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I had to.
So what inspired you to do this podcast? Like, because usually when people say, "Oh, I'm going to do a podcast," is buy a mic and like
not really a podcast, more like a talk show on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a talk show. Well, when I first got Lucretia and we put her on the wall, we turned her on and we were just like, holy shit, this would be awesome. Can you imagine her hosting a talk show? And that was it.
Okay.
That sounds like some of our ideas. Yeah, like let's do this. Too many rapes. Like
yeah, just run with it. You just run with it if you have to. Why not? We'll see where it goes.
That's cool. What I saw too. I know it's a change of mood or whatever, but your father, he needs an oxygen tank, right, Tricia?
Yeah, and I could go on a rant forever about Medicare being a piece of shit because my dad worked hard all his life and he was a contract painter, so he inhaled a lot of fumes.
Yeah, and
he's got COPD and it's getting worse, and he needs one of those mobile tanks that makes its own oxygen, and they're expensive, and Medicare won't cover it, his insurance won't cover it, nothing will cover it. Wow. So I had no choice but to start a GoFundMe for him to help.
Where can everybody find that
money?
Where can everybody find that? Where can everybody find that GoFundMe?
You can find it on my Instagram. I've got a clickable link, and my Instagram is @TriciaKittyMartin, and in my Twitter, I'm @TriciaKitty, @Bob McCobb, and @Lucid Frame.
Cool.
And I've got clickable links to his GoFundMe on all of those.
Well,
and if people can't donate, just sharing it really, really helps a lot.
Yeah, I saw that he needed that, and I saw you also post, like, it's a shame that we have to do that to take care of our loved ones. My dad was in a motorcycle accident over the summer and almost died, and he has some insurance, but, like, not for certain things. So, yeah, like, I did one for the stuff, you know, his insurance didn't cover, and it's sad, but it also pisses me off when people post, like, I saw a few months ago, I think it was, I showed Slim, some guy had his podcast equipment stolen, and he posted a GoFundMe, and it was under emergencies. And I'm like, that's not an emergency. It made me so mad. So mad. That's not an emergency.
That sucks. That really sucks, but that's not an emergency.
Exactly. No, that's a hobby, and you could make do with whatever you need to. But yeah, no, like, it just got me so mad.
I actually felt really shitty recently because I did one for my cat because he had, like, crystals. He was pissing out, like, shards.
No.
And I didn't want to do it, but a lot of my friends were like, no, just do a GoFundMe. It's for a pet.
Yes.
So I just did it as a pet.
That's an emergency. That's an emergency because pets are family members.
And it was expensive. Yeah, no, that is something like that is worthy of that.
To me, that's an emergency. My cats, we have 2 cats, and they're my children. So, I mean, yeah, I think that's valid.
Have you ever dealt with...
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was curious if you ever dealt with the crystals with the cats.
The male cats,
yes,
right?
And not my male cat, with my female cat, and we had to get her special food that helps dissolve the crystals, and it worked.
Yeah.
It's what's that? I forget what it's called. I'll text you the kind it is.
Yeah,
or not text you. I'll or message you.
It was a real scary situation because I had never dealt with that before, and it just his attitudes and everything. It was very depressing. I got very sad because I'm just like, wow, this cat is just like not himself anymore. Was just kind of moping around, wasn't very, not responding to any petting or anything like that.
Ryder's just mad at me that I never told her, but you never told me, you asshole.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She would have done it.
Because I didn't want to, like, because I felt weird about sharing it. So I just, like, totally. I posted it on my personal Facebook and that was it.
Because when she went on for my dad's, like, she saw Ryder doll, she saw, like, all sorts of other ones for, like, kids and animals, and she just wanted to donate to everything. Like, yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. She said,
next time, if you need help with your cat, I'll retweet the crap out of a campaign for you.
Thank you. Ryder said, plug it, Slim. Is it still up?
I do have it still up, but
Where
it's
is it?
It's on my Facebook page. It's Help My Sammy.
Help My Sammy on GoFundMe. SAMMY?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Well, I will look for it, and I will retweet it for you. I will put it out there for you because that's important.
Yeah,
awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I know. Like a lot of male cats have that. Ryder's one cat, Winnie had that, and I know a lot of male cats get it. But I didn't know female cats got it too, Tricia.
Yeah, they do.
Wow.
I know male cats are more
prone,
susceptible to it, but it definitely happened to her.
Wow. When is the next Lucretia gonna come out?
Well, when can we interview you?
I don't know. We have to discuss that. We do, because
can you do a Saturday again? Because I can do Saturday.
We'd have to figure out like a Saturday show, like an extra show, and we'll definitely be in touch about that. Definitely.
Yeah, I'll give you guys my phone number too because we would need to discuss a script.
Okay. Well, I would just say, just do what you want.
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. Well, we could do that too. Yeah, that would be fun still. But I'll talk to Gordon this month. It might be better next month because the work right now is crazy. We don't have any real days off.
I was going to ask, is there a certain time of year that's busier for you guys?
Well, right now, let's see. It's Broadway season right now at Chrysler Hall. So, like, we have Wizard of Oz coming in. We have Lion King coming up. We've got a bunch of different shows coming up, but the summertime is usually slower. It's the fall and the winter time that's really busy for the entertainment industry around here. Okay,
that's cool. That's what I was wondering. And are you gonna do Will Smith's Genie? Will Smith's Aladdin? Did you see that piece of garbage?
I don't. That's interesting.
Wow. I think they ruined that. I think they ruined the franchise.
Who do you think, actors today, who do you think would be a good genie?
Oh, my God. Who would be a good genie? I have no idea who it. What's his name? Oh shit. What? Oswald. Shit.
Patton.
Short little
Patton
fat comedian,
Oswalt.
and he's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, Patton would be
You'd be
great.
all
That's a
right.
good
Patton
one.
Oswalt. Yes,
Ro-
I think he would be so funny.
Rob said Batista, was it? The guy that played
Batista?
Drax?
He-
From
he would be cool.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax.
I was thinking The Rock.
The Rock.
Rock will be alright.
He would. I think he would be good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Disney couldn't get The Rock. That's why they picked Will Smith. They couldn't get Rock or
Probably
Bautista.
The Rock was just like, dude, I'm making my own movies. I don't need your Disney money.
I'm the fucking Rock.
Right.
I'm
Oh,
stealing
dude,
your
if,
look.
if Andre the Giant was still alive, I think that would be great.
Oh, that'd be good. What about Big Show?
Big Show.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That'd be alright. That'd be alright.
Anything probably would be better
Anything
than Will
besides
Smith.
Will Smith. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a strange choice.
Yes. Oh, goddamn. And is there any other projects you have coming out, Tricia, that you can talk about?
Well, tomorrow we're releasing a video that we shot where I don't even know what I am. I look crazy though. I don't know what the title's going to be yet. I think something like Valentine's Day Horror Story or something like that. But it's about this girl who lures people into her house. And I don't want to give away spoilers for it, but it's kind of funny and deranged. But that's going to be coming out tomorrow.
Cool. And what's that on? Is that Lucid Frame on YouTube?
Yeah, it's Lucid Frame Productions with an S as our actual name, but YouTube apparently only allows a certain amount of characters for a name, so it's Lucid Frame Productions, singular.
Oh, okay. Yes.
But that's us. If you just type in Lucid Frame, you'll probably find us, or if you type in Hanging with Lucretia, we pop right up.
Cool. And how's Midnight Me and Bob McCobb doing?
Oh, wow. Not so good. We haven't sold anything in probably a year, and kind of had a falling out with the guy who wrote it. So,
Oh, that happens.
yeah. But I still I'm still making a coloring book for it, and any money I get from it, I usually was 50-50 with Crash.
Yeah.
But now that's not going to happen. His part of the money, I'm just going to give to his son instead.
Okay, so we can be honest here. We interviewed him and thought he fucking sucked.
Yeah, we were not impressed. with that.
Yeah, we were like, Tricia is so much cooler
Yes,
than
you
Crash.
were the voice of it.
We were
Thank you,
just-
I appreciate that.
we
I
were
do.
just
He
like,
does,
wow.
He does ramble a lot.
Yeah, we were just not in. Yeah, no, you're awesome, and he was
We
just
were
like a
wait,
waste
yeah,
of our
Trisha
time.
was such a great interview, but yeah, this guy.
Yeah. I wasn't there for that. He didn't come to my house or nothing for that. I mean, then he moved in with us, like I said. But yeah, that didn't end well. But his son, who the main character, not the main character, Bob McCobb's the main character, but Vex,
Yeah.
the little boy in the story, that was based on his son.
Yeah.
And his son and his son's wife Morgan live in the mother-in-law suite behind our house, and they're wonderful. They're absolutely great.
Oh, that's cool.
So we're still good with them,
Yeah.
just not
Just
not Sam.
The other guy.
Can you give us a little insight of what was so shitty about him?
Oh my gosh, it was lots of lies. I just felt betrayed.
Yeah.
Betrayed. He left a lot of damages behind and said he was going to come and fix them. And we're renters, and our names are on the lease, and now we have to fill in all these huge holes that are in the walls. And
That's like our intern,
he never
Lamborghini.
came.
That's our intern, Lamborghini.
Yeah,
That's,
he leaves a lot of holes.
he's
Crash sounds like a real Billy McFarlane.
Right. Yeah, I was just disappointed because I've known him for so long, and I really did think I considered him like a brother.
yeah.
And I felt very betrayed, and because we tried to help him out all we could, and it just didn't seem to matter,
Yeah.
and it hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I can see that. Trisha, we have to wrap this up, but thank you so much
Yeah.
for talking to us.
Oh yeah, I love you guys so much, and I
love
will
you too.
definitely message you my address and phone number.
We will send you a penguin.
Slim will send you a penguin.
Yes.
Where can everybody
Yes.
find you, Trisha?
like I said before, on Instagram at Tricia Kitty Martin, on YouTube under Lucid Frame Production, or Tricia Kitty, youtube.com/Tricia Kitty. I've got my own channel too. And then there's, Twitter at Tricia Kitty. And then I have the at Bob McCobb and the at Lucid Frame. And that's pretty much where I are all the time.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tricia.
Thank you. You guys have a good night.
You too.